What's going on, everybody? Hello, hello. Hope you all had a good weekend. We are, of course, back with week 2 of the playoffs for TGC Tours, starting the week off with some TrueSim. We were this close to winning last week. Had a really tough time on round 4. Almost pulled it back to pull it off, but we'll finish T2 for last week. We'll see what we can do this week. But Stando, welcome back. Alex, what's going on? Yeet, welcome back. SMZ Golf, how we doing? Dark Shadow, how's it going? JB, welcome back. Everybody just rolling in at the start of the stream. Love it. Yeah, hope you guys are all doing well. It's hot. It's hot outside, which is... It's been dry, so it's at least been nice to be able to get out. I've gotten to the range a couple of times. I'm going to try and get out there another time. I'm actually playing around on Saturday for the first time in like 2 months, so we'll see how that goes. See if the swing is there or not on the day. If it's there, we could be in for a good time. If not, it might just be lots of frustration, but we'll see what we can do with it. We'll see what we can do with it. Yeah, what's going on, Frosty? Welcome back. Was the weekend too? I did. We had a party for my in-laws for a wedding anniversary. That was pretty much the main event of the weekend. Parents came to visit for one day. They were traveling across the state, so they stopped in. It was good overall. Casey, welcome back. Jason, what's going on? How we doing? We're just gonna get warmed up here. We're gonna play through the magician challenges. Just keep working on these magician challenges and see what we can do. All right. Game's being weird because it's like the default flop stuff. So let's see. It's uphill a little bit. It's fairly steep. I still feel like this is gonna go a little bit. So I'm gonna take some off. And we're just gonna see how this goes out the gate. That's pretty good. Hey, what's going on, Michael? So if I take 100%, this is gonna be long, right? Imagine that though, perfect swing path, never before seen. It's funny how that works, like when our swing is actually on. Six, seven, eight. I gotta get on the green. We've got enough in the circles, so now we just need to be on the green. So this one will be easy enough. To say, he says as he runs it off the back. No, I think we got it. Okay. A second there, I thought we were maybe on the fringe, and I was lying. All right, Evo tool, love that. Start just racking them up for next season. It'll probably be good though for the eye, like, to see so many super flops and flops and stuff, because a lot of times we are missing left, and so it's a big push to the right. So seeing how they behave is definitely good. I like how the 500 and the random 200 are like facing sideways. let's see what we got here. It's pretty good. So I need to go another club up though. Hold on. You're telling me that there's an overlap and we hit it so perfectly that we got 150 points. Hey, how's it going, Jose? What? I did not think that that was possible. To hit it so perfectly. Alright, well, today I learned. Today I learned you can be so accurate. Score 150 points. Okay, so I guess my whole thing is if they want 2,500, I mean, they almost want us to land it. They almost want us to land it in the middle. Wait, does that mean that I can overlap that one for 700? Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I gotta get it here. What's going on, Jim? Nope. I say if we can get 150, that means we could get the overlapping at 700 points. But I gotta get it in the yellow more often than not. Oh, that's not good for somebody who can't hit. I mean, we could get super cheesy with it if we wanted to. Like, what if I took my normal swing? Where would it go if we just took our normal swing? Make it for 1,000, you think so? Problem is, I'm not getting the 500s here. Hey, what's going on, RJ? Alright, so that's cheesy, but still not quite good enough. But that gap for me between the... That gap for me between the 50 and the pitching wedge is too much. So what if... Take the pitching wedge and go just off. That works for me. Hey, good evening, BC. We're getting real cheesy here. Uh-oh. Oh, come on. Okay, it gave me 200. Nothing. The worst spot on the board. Okay, apparently Apparently being cheesy with it, requiring me to do partials is not ideal. Okay, let's see if we can go back to like doing it more normal. See what we can do. Huh? I thought that the regular super flop did not go that far. 56 degree? Maybe it's just that's how much distance we were losing. That's a pull. I mean, hitting it square on is probably gonna be tough. Yeah, it's just getting it to the 500 because, like, that's why it's almost just more consistent to intentionally miss. Wonder how to join a team on Twitch, for example, is hitless. Is there a certain invitation required? So yeah, with teams on Twitch, teams can only be created by a partnered streamer, and you are then also invited by the owner of the team. So I am on Team Hitless from years ago. Because I no-hit Dark Souls 3. And so it originally started with the Dark Souls community no-hitting. But over time they have added other games to that team. People have expanded it, I think, to some of the Resident Evil games, to you know, some of the 3D Legend of Zelda games, that sort of thing. But yeah, generally speaking, teams are something that is owned and operated by a partner. Back in the day, people used to, I think, like, browse through teams more. I don't really know that people actually, I mean, I could be wrong. I don't really know that people like go to a team and go, oh, who else is on this team? Let me go check this team out. I mean, maybe that's something that people do, but I don't really think so. It feels like more of a legacy thing that just kind of still exists. But I don't think there's any like discoverability and stuff to really come from it. You've been playing Sniper Elite. In each chapter there are a bunch of missions to complete, 19 collectibles to find, taking around 2.5 hours per chapter. How many chapters are in it? Finish the round with a score of even or better, no more than 3 gers. Land within 12 feet of the pin 3 times with a super flop. Okay. So it's like intentionally miss and then go up and down. Uh-oh. Well. Okay. Guess we're gonna have to do the super flop thing on the subsequent holes here. We're just gonna make sure to 2-putt for par. Yeah, apparently first swing of the day, not on the mark, and my putt's not either. All right, hold on. Let's just restart it. There's no point in. What's going on, Jason? How you doing? Let's try this again. That's better. That's more the feel we're looking for. I don't think I'm going to be able to super flop it from here. Definitely not. Okay. So, in exchange for the bogey, we get one of the super flops done. So the whole goal here is, the problem is my brain subconsciously is probably going to try and find the green. My brain subconsciously is probably going to keep trying to find the green, so being so precisely off. Because the other thing is we have to go we have to go even or better. Means right now, because of that first hole, I'm gonna have to hole one of these out. They want me to do them. I mean, I guess I could technically do it across multiple rounds. I'm just gonna try and get the super flops done so we can go from there. Oh, we almost did. Hey, good evening, John. Welcome back. Okay, so we're just going for the super flop and the no gurs here. Even is going to require... Even is going to require us to hold this out. Oh, yeah, we're going to be in the bunker, which I don't think I can super flop from here, right? Oh, I can super flop from the bunker. All right. We've got half a chance. We have got half a chance. Ah, not quite. Okay, so now we just got to play it to even, so now I can actually get some par 3 practice in. It's much tougher if you actually have to do them all in one. Now, if we didn't take a bogey on the first, you know, from forcing the super flop, then things would be different. But let's see what we can do now trying to actually play these par 3s. Because this is a tough par 3 as is. I'm going to play it short and try and like bounce and roll it here. Oh. Well, I guess it would help if I actually like looked at how that layout was. Suppose that would be useful. Had to lower the difficulty to get the timed 9 holes with par and sand saves. Well, I'm not there yet, John, but yeah, these are like intentionally play bad. because it's all about the recovery. And so, like, instead of putting you in a position to recover, they, like, make you play the hole in its entirety. So yeah, kind of odd. Kind of odd. It's very, very much so just like counter to what I would normally want to do. I think that's the right read. I'm just off on the swing. I mean, it's like such a tight margin to begin with. 27, 35. This is gonna be short. It's gonna be long. I put a little bit of loft and spin on it because the last thing I wanted to do was go out the back of the green. Nice. Hopefully this is not an omen for how the day is gonna go. Hopefully that's not any indication. Silky smooth. That's much better, though. That is much better, though. Okay, let's just get them done. Shouldn't be getting no green grid tonight. What's going on, Jada? Yeah, it does tend to go. It doesn't actually go better. Yeah, if I look at the numbers, technically it is still better with grids. But it definitely feels like I get into some grooves with the reads on the greens when there are no grids. At the end of the day, all of it's probably mental anyway, but... Okay. All the recovery shots. All the freaking recovery shots. Super flop, choke punch, and recovery shot. So these are going to be super flops. Let's see how this one plays. Okay. I mean, I guess now just to try and switch it up. Because the recovery shot, it is a full 100. Ooh, almost. Oh, they want... Wait, what? They want us to actually do it from here? No. Okay. I was like, I didn't have good rhythm on that. I think because I just wasn't committed to it. Okay, that's one. That's too much. Uh-oh. I'm not gonna... You get one shot from here? What is this challenge? What even is this challenge? Huh? This is the awkwardest crap. And then that's it. Okay, super flop, super flop. Well, I guess the super flops are done now, right? And the recovery's done. So we just have to do choke punch attempts. It's just so weird. You could... What is happening? What is happening? Excuse me? Sir, are you okay? Where's my approach? 9-iron. Choke punch. Why do I feel like you're not supposed to be able to take it back this far? Something with the camera. Okay. Okay, 20%'s not it. 34? No. No. But kids, how we doing, man? Discover you play better with stock clubs with no fittings than with your regular bag with fittings? I'm gonna need you to make that make sense to me. Because your clubs can't get any worse with upgrades. So I'm gonna need you to explain that one to me. Haven't seen you play? I mean, but I'm just saying everything. You're on pro difficulty too. You're right, but I'm just saying like everything is a straight upgrade, right? Like you get extra forgiveness, you get extra power, you get extra everything. There's no way for you to knock points off by adding fittings. It's not like last game where you could make things worse. This game, you just, everything gets better, you just limit how much better certain stats can get. So, that one's not making much sense. Maybe your fittings don't make sense? I mean, hit 2 trees, land on the fairway 2 times. That's, okay, I need 2 trees and 2 fairways. Must land within 30 feet of the grid with a recovery shot. You can't hit recovery from... Okay. Is there a good tree to hit here? So you have to actually hit the tree, like, on the... on the trunk. Like, this isn't going to count as a tree hit unless it... Nope. Not going to count as a tree hit. I mean, I could have gone for the land on the fairway. Now we've got to try and recovery. Recovery is only on the 5-iron. This is going to definitely hit the tree. And, that lagged. Just die. And that's not going to count as a tree hit. I hate everything about this. The leaves and branches do not count, John. Leaves and branches do not count. I know this because we tried to do... There was that one barstool challenge or whatever with hitting all the trees. You have to hit... You have to hit some sort of the trunk. Like, it has to... Okay, this is super cheesy. But this is the recovery shot. Well, except the recovery shot is actually, for whatever reason, harder for me to hit. That makes no sense. Did for you on this specific challenge? Well, I just hit leaves. And nothing. I'm gonna try and get my fairways and recoveries done, and then we'll kind of go from there. Okay, I guess technically this isn't recovery time, so maybe we can try and hit this tree. Nope. If for whatever reason my super flop inputs are like actually on tonight, so I gotta hit 2 more trees. I say 2 more trees. I have to hit 2 trees. I haven't hit any. Scored a par is intact. And we're looking at recovery. So maybe I can try and hit this tree. Nope, closed it, so nice. It's fine, I'll go recovery. Do recovery shots, what percentage do recovery shots come out on? What kind of lies do recovery shots have? Your super floppers? Oh, I will, Josh. Do not like the swing for that. Okay, well, it's not 100% lie. $90 to $100? I don't know, that felt less than 90. That's one of the recoveries. So we've got trees and recoveries. That's sand. Let's go recovery here. Hey, we'll try, Troy. Okay, that's a recovery within 30. Cool. So 1 under or better. We need 2 trees on the last hole. Nice. I mean, I would have liked to have an extra stroke to work with. That's fine. Okay. These are some small trees here. I missed it? Are you kidding me? How? How does it go around the freaking... Are you... The babiest of draws. But even at that point, blank. I don't really have a good... Okay. Well, I guess we're not finishing with 1 under or better, so that OB shot really messing things up. I can't flop. Okay. So we clearly need to hit a spinner here. I know, 2 out of 3 is not bad. Obviously, like to get things done in one go, but... Oh no, a quad bogey. Whatever will I do? Yeah, what's going on, Liam? Young Gat, welcome back. Matt, welcome back. How's everybody doing? Alright, so now we just gotta go 1 under. Standard round. Standard round. Now imagine if you had to get all 3 in one go. I can't believe I missed that. I can't believe I missed the tree from point blank. Baby draw it just... right in front of it and just ate it. Unreal. Hey, what's going on, Colin? Can't wait to get this game. Always see my shorts. Well, appreciate you watching. Thanks for stopping by. Have you tried the demo yet? Try and sink your teeth in before buying it? Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, I was hitting from the stands, Matt. Part of that challenge was hitting off of trees, so I just beamed one off of a tree and into the stands it went. So now we get to play the holes out normally. I did not watch any of the St. Jude tourney this weekend, Young Gat. I did see that I saw that Tommy blew it again. Is unfortunate, but at this point, it's unfortunately what we've all come to expect. And in typical fashion, Scheffler almost came back. But I saw the Justin Rose one. He's been playing pretty well. Play much golf IRL? Not really, Colin. I get out to the range. I'm playing my second round of the year this coming weekend. But yeah, overall, I do not get to play a lot of golf. So as such, I am not very good at it. I did get told in the YouTube comments, though, this weekend that, yeah, I would maybe be half decent at golf if I spent less time playing video games and played golf instead. To which I'm really trying to figure out how I'm going to get better at golf after 8 o'clock at night. But, you know, what do I know? Yeah, I saw a thing that was like 5 of the last 6, it was like 5 birdies, par, and then like par, birdie, birdie in the playoff or something was how Rose finished. But he's been playing great. It's like his second win. I think he's been second in majors in the past like 2 years, or even within the past like year or so. He's really found some form. Craziest race start, Antonelli kamikaze dive bomb, Paul Aaron disqualified? What are you talking about, Liam? I know Antonelli, that's F1. I don't know Paul Aaron. Play no scout cam? No arc? Yeah, we're gonna be playing TrueSim in a little bit here. So we will also be going the route of no scout cam, no green grids, no lie grids, nothing. That's our first tournament of the week, as always, with those settings. Paul Aaron's F2 driver from Estonia. Okay, yeah, I know basically nothing when it comes to F2. I know F1. I know some of the reserve drivers. I don't know any of the other formulas. Love golf and you're like a 20 to 25 handicap. I love it too, but I'm a 27. My ball striking is a real problem. Hey, what's going on, Sean? Welcome back. 8-2 today, dropped down to 12.7. Nice, man. 8 pars, 1 birdie, only been playing 2 years, addiction. Nice. I bought clubs a little over 4 years ago. But yeah, just definitely don't have enough time in it. Like, I have maybe played 30-ish rounds over those 2 years. So, like, that's the big thing for me, is just not having played enough. Buying new clubs and then having kids? Well, if you're talking about my clubs, Josh, they're nothing but new. I bought clubs. The clubs are older than I am. Or at least the irons and wedges are. The rest of the bag's not, but they're still like a decade old. I'm excited to see what Cadillac does too. I'm waiting to hear their driver announcement. I mean, I think everybody's kind of thinking that it's gonna be like Bottas and Perez, but obviously we gotta wait a little bit and see. Let's go back and do some of these other ones. Recoveries. She's doing all right, Jada. She's, you know, It's the morning sickness, except it always seems to come in the mid-afternoon to evening time. But she's hanging in there. And land on the fair. I have to restart the chat. Hold on. Because I don't have... What? Hold on. There's the... Okay, this is super weird. So you have to like partial it? $95. Maybe the... That's 89. Is that going to be too short? So 92 might work. Okay, that's about what we're looking for. 95 will still be okay. You think Verstappen's gone from Red Bull too? I mean, officially he said that he's not. Now his contract goes till 27, right? So, you know, who knows if things will change like pretty shortly into the new regulations, but as it stands, okay, this was weird out the gate. Okay, so we're looking at like 92. I do it 6 times. Decade old, newer than your driver, going on 15 years. So my driver and my my 3 hybrid are what is it, 910 series. So as the title is H2 and D2, like 910 H2 and D2, and then my putter is an Odyssey. Whoops. Why am I so... I gotta restart this because I've already wasted too many shots. Odyssey White Hot. And then the thing is, my irons and wedges are Tommy Armour 845S Silver Scots. Those things are like 30 something years old. I think I don't feel confident because I keep doing that. Catch the 3% overswing and then it's gone. But it's also very easy to underswing. But hopefully we can kind of keep this rhythm up. Be close. What was that? Underswing and like barely downswing. That's better. So that's right on the money. And that's gone. Gosh darn it. The stupid partial. Stupid partial. All right, Matt. Sounds good. Good luck. Special creatures though, for sure. Yeah, I mean they're doing the heavy lifting, so Yeah, just gotta help out best as I can. Yeah, unfortunately not really much I can do, but you know, we try our best. Tight window. Too far? Yep, there goes. I hate this. I hate this because I don't partial, and because the partials in this are now so much less forgiving. Gotta do it 6 times. Because the other thing is, I'm locked to a single club. I think that's the other piece of it. Like, if I could just club it down, if they would just let me take a pitching wedge for this, like, we'd be Gucci. But I can't. Odyssey double wide? Mine's just a blade. And I don't know, it felt good when I tried it. What was my percentage rhythm? I must have botched something with the rhythm if I was that short. That's long. Feel it? No, oh, maybe I'm on a different, maybe I'm on a different lie percentage on this attempt. That's the other thing that's kind of funky with these. Nice. Okay, one more, come on. Under. Oh, I hate it. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Can't stop thinking about golf, Colin. Well, so I did just get, and so it'll give me something to do to get a club in the hand at home, and maybe that'll help me get better over time. But someone we know was getting rid of, what did they call it? Battle chip. So it's like cornhole for chipping. So maybe that's something that I can just like get out in the backyard to like get a club in hand, maybe work on some short game a little bit. Yeah, as much as you can with it, but just having a club in hand is probably a good thing. But it's just like there's so much nuance, right? Like you've got putting, short game, you know, just ball striking in general. Like my ball striking is not good, and my field, you know, shots are not good. Like it's just everything's not good. I just don't have enough time. I don't have enough feel. Like, yeah, one day something's working and like a swing thought is working for you, and then a couple days later you go back with the same swing thought and like something else is broken, and it's just like I've never been able to generate enough consistency with feel. Alright, let's try the recovery shots again. See if we can keep these progressing. Play duos, G-Bar? We're getting through some challenges here, and we're gonna be playing some competitive society stuff in a couple minutes, so appreciate the offer, but I'm gonna have to pass. $2,000 points. Okay, so it's partialed yet again. This is 92. too long. That's not good. So 89% gets us online, but then not rolled enough. And that's now over. Man, this is such fine margins. And then when we get 2,000 points? Does 90% get there? Of course not. Such tight margins, man. I don't know. Hot dang. Because 93 is gonna, like 93 lands on the green, but 93 is gonna be long, right? Only not because it hits the cup. Okay, there's 91. Now, it is a touch open, and so that's not gonna help. So 91% squared up, I think could. Now 2,000, we have 8 shots. You gotta hit like 6 of them into the 300. They act like it's a gimme, but it's most certainly not a gimme. Go to 92 and just see. So tough. Landed just before the green. Okay, that works for me. But it's so tight. So 94 lands. Okay. That's short. Man. This feeds to the right, so is there a chance? Oh, this sucks. This sucks so bad. So that was all the shots. What did we even get to? Not enough, but we got another one down. My goodness. My goodness. Okay, so we're talking, it was just at 92%. Okay, that's what we're looking for. Oh, that's close though. Okay, with this lie, let's go down 91. Double crossed. Yeah, it was thin chance. Too close, but maybe landing on the green will be good for us. Okay. Why am I landing so far into the... There we go. We like quads and we don't care, who knows? I guess the real test is you go back-to-back quads and see if the results are different or not. If they're different, then that means that the live percentage is varying. That's 3 quads in a row. Unfortunately, we can't hit 2,000 points because of the way that this started. The lie is varying. That was not the same. Okay. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll give this one more try when we come back from our quick break here, and then we will get into things. Also, Phillies on the comeback. Get the 4-1 win in Cincinnati. Nice. All right, appreciate y'all being here. Like I said, we've got week 2 of the playoffs for TrueSim coming up. We almost won last week. We're going to see if we can catch some fire and put ourselves in contention again this week. But yeah, go stretch. Go grab a snack, grab a drink, do what you got to do. We're going to come back, give this one more attempt, and then we're going to get the show started. Be right back.
It's raining.
Ads. Get out of here. All right, we're back. I was thinking about it. I got a question for you guys. Because I ran into this last night. We were at a party, we came home, we were just chilling. My wife went to bed, but it was kind of in that weird, like, it's like 9:30 or something. And I was like, well, I don't want to go to bed now. Like, it's too early, but like, didn't know what to do. When you've got like that kind of situation where it's like you can't really go outside and do something, you just got like an hour to kill. What's your go-to thing? What are you doing to kill an hour? Because like I couldn't I didn't have like a game that I wanted to play. I was like, I don't want to go and like fire up PGA. Like, what am I gonna do? I'm not streaming. Grilled cheese sandwiches. Okay. A little late night snack. Samume, okay. It's always a possibility. That is the right swing, just underswung. So I was in that predicament. And maybe if I had another game, yeah, maybe that would be something that I would go with. You know, Stando, how am I not at all surprised by that? How am I not at all surprised by that? I was expecting somebody to go that route, to be honest. I don't know. I've been kind of in this weird thing of like either having that sort of time or like even less time, but like if I have like a few minutes, say, you know, and it's just like I don't want to doom scroll on my phone, but I want to do something that feels a little bit more productive. I don't know exactly what a good way to spend that time is, you know. Because, like, I'm not much of a reader. Never have been. Though we just watched... I'm trying my hand at a book. Because we just watched the Hobbit trilogy the past 2 weekends. And so I thought maybe I'll listen to the Hobbit and just see. Because at least it's like, okay, here's a story that I'm familiar with, you know, and know I'm going to enjoy. But, like, I feel like what I've learned in the little bit is, like, if I'm going to listen to an audiobook, I need to be doing something mindless. Emptying the dishwasher, mowing the yard, things of that nature, just things where you can kind of passively do it and not really think too much. Because if I have to think about anything, then it's all bets are off. All right, let's just start the round. This is gonna take a while. We'll come back to this tomorrow. I can't like be doing anything meaningful because that's just not how my brain ticks. You're the same way, guy? Yeah, it's like hello, by the way. But like if I'm watching a movie or a show, I like have to be focused, and it's the same thing I think goes with like a book. What's going on, Muhammad? Same thing goes with like a book. Like I guess audiobook, because a book you physically like have to be. But like I need to be like focused on it, so having something else to like subconsciously preoccupy that part of my brain, I think, is a necessity. But I'm like trying to figure out, like, maybe I just need another game, or maybe there's like, maybe I need to find a show or something that I wanna start. My paranoia, so to speak, is like if I start a show, I'm gonna watch it like so spread out. So that's like I don't know. I end up just sitting there like on my phone of like, I don't want to just sit and like doom scroll Twitter. But like I want to do something. I don't want to just go to bed now because I'm not tired yet. Like it's not, but I need just kind of like, it's like just like a weird void. Weird void that I need to fill. Yeah, what's going on, Horrifying? Welcome back. Want to sleep to audiobooks, which has its pros and cons. Yeah, so like I tried listening before bed, and it was really good at like winding me down. Like I would start to doze, but with that, you know, with that is like I didn't want to fall asleep because it was like, well, the chapter, like I was aware of it, so I'd like roll back and then I'd be sitting there fighting it and like trying to fit, and I was like, this sucks. I'm not doing this either. I don't want to fall asleep and then like try and remember where I was at. I mean, I guess you can set a sleep timer and stuff, but it just seemed like more of a hassle. And then you're falling asleep with earbuds in and stuff. I didn't like that either. Rabbit hunting on YouTube is always a good way to lose 18 hours. Yeah. I haven't, it's been a long time since I've gone down like a YouTube rabbit hole. I really don't watch recommended videos anymore. Like I'm most of the time I either watch stuff from people that I already know, or I watch something if I'm like looking something up. Very rarely am I the kind of viewer that I'd like to have that they just happen to give me a chance for some unknown reason and then enjoy it. All right, blue tees, high, normal, moderate, moderate. Okay, so hopefully we can find some consistency on the sticks. I'm not gonna lie, as much as we're in the playoffs, we've also been playing just this game for the past almost 6 months now, and as of this week, mentally my brain is checking out into wanting to do other stuff. So we'll see how the focus is. I know it's a really crappy time for it to go out the window, but we'll see. My brain's in the, hey, it's about that time again to sabotage your channel. That's always fun. Recommended videos suck? You don't know what they're doing with the algorithm? I don't know, because I don't even like try and understand. Which is ironic, but I just pretty much post. I just post and hope. Because I don't post frequently enough to, you know, break the algorithm or anything. Or hack it, I guess, would be the better way to say it. All right. 121s, we tend to do... I don't want to put the cart before the horse here, because you never know, but we tend to do well. Oh, that's right. So they fixed the bug, which means we have to practice swing. Which is gonna be annoying, but... Okay. We have to practice swing to see the amount of power we need. So we'll see how that transition is. See how that transition is this week. Okay, so you could go for this, right? But realistically, what you're looking at is landing it and like ending up short or really long putt. I don't particularly want to deal with that. So we're gonna just hit the hybrid here and try and leave a nice distance in for us. which I would say that that is mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Hey, thank you for the luck ears. Respec all your attributes when you, to get the pick shot. So if you don't have any attribute points left to spend, then yes, you would have to respec to get it added on. If you have points available, and you've gotten your technician to 85, then you can just go right on ahead and add it. I don't think there's any real reason to put the power drive on. I think we've plenty of distance. Okay. So par 5 is probably kicks right to left. 182 on. 168, 170. I'm gonna try and play this up and slightly to the left, and I'm gonna overpower it. With that tailwind, I didn't really want to take the choked 7 for fear how much it was gonna chase away from us. Now, it is braking right to left. Not a ton. But consistently. Nice. Magician, so yeah, you just if you get a technician to 85, then you can put it on your magician. Yeah, it is definitely OP. Very, very strong shot. I mean, basically, we're aiming for the flag. Very tight gap. We'll see if we can get it. Because we're trying to... Well, I pulled it. And the pull is actually going to help me because I was aimed too far to the right. So you're trying to hit that little bit of runway. Get it up on the green. Right to left the whole way, but it seems pretty steep, especially through that middle section. See, the funny part is, you can actually see, so it's 66%. We got 66%er for eagle, 29 feet. Ooh. If we catch that on 66%, that's flirting with it. And that was almost it, ears. I think if we execute we might be looking at the eagle. 208. $96. It's a 5-iron. I'm gonna give it just a... I mean, it's... No. I'm gonna hit it stock. It's into the wind. It's downhill a little bit. Something was funky there. Something was funky and it was probably me. Left to right break. %. Not terrible. All right, 298. I think this is just standard driver. I don't know why that par 3 was so far off the mark, but let's try and not do that this time around. It's a few yards long. If I left that, I didn't think the wind was gonna bring it back. I thought ball below the feet, or ball above the feet was gonna curl it enough. Right to left. Doesn't look like a lot to it. So just a very, very subtle break right to left. Nice. I feel like even on some of these short ones, we might be able to get away with not checking the percentage. 172, 175. That could be long. 168, 160, or 171. 3, 9 yards. Gonna give it just a little bit. No. I'm gonna hit just the 8. I feel like the 101 is gonna be good, as it's drawing with the wind. Ooh. Wow. Okay. Even just the 100%. Even just the 100% could have been. Imagine that. Imagine that. Is that 2 weeks in a row with chip-ins? Is the time now? Are we chippers now? I'm gonna choke this driver. Oh, this could be bad. Get down. Get down, stay down. Okay, we're good. Look at my live feed going by the channel. Must be the horizontal. You don't know how to go vertical if you do it that way. Scroll through your shorts feed until I popped up. Now it's vertical, which you prefer. So Matt, if you go to my profile, you should probably, I believe you'll see, let me check it on my phone. If you go to the actual like channel page, it should have two. My channel page under live should have two live streams available. One of them says, and normally the one with more views is what you're looking for. The one with more views is typically the vertical stream. To be fair, the interface isn't always the easiest, but I closed it. That's gonna be bad. Even with the perfect, I don't know. Get it now? Yeah, there you go. Need just a little bit more swing, and I think we're in there. So yeah, that's when I talk about having the horizontal and the vertical stream. That's what I'm referring to. One is in a vertical format, comes up in the shorts shelf. The other one is just like your standard live stream layout. Okay. Where is the... Okay, so we have room to work. We have room to work. 183, 186. Slight. We play the slight draw with it. Go to the 190s. 6-iron choked. It's not terrible. That's a tough pin. I don't want to go out towards the water too much. So now we've got 12 foot up the hill. Look at eagle. I mean, we can tell it's breaking left to right up top. The question is, what do we have down below? Straight? Straight to left to right? Almost Randy Johnson, the seagull. I don't know if you can hit the birds in this game. I know you can hit the... Yeah, you can kill the moose and you can kill the deer. I don't know that you can get the kill on the birds. I haven't been able to hit one in 3 games now. We've been a little bit closed on these drives. It hasn't bit us. Good eagle there. Okay. I'm just gonna go straight at it because I think what we're gonna get is a hop and baby roll. That was a little bit shorter than I would have liked. To be fair, I didn't look where the front of the green was, so that's on me. Oh boy. Just barely. Just barely. This is a tough one. I'm gonna have to play this more out to the right. And I feel like, which I hate this, I feel like I'm gonna have to play probably gonna have to choke the hybrid down and then also partial it. So that's, I don't want to land it back. That's not gonna make it. I feel like I gotta land it like 235. I go like 97%. 96 and I closed it. Well, that's the side that I couldn't do that on. That's such a tough hole. Okay, so this is where you have to be careful. It's a pick shot, so it's not gonna, like, I could play a splash shot. I feel like a splash shot might not be a bad idea. The problem is hitting 84%. And that right there is the risk. And I will never play a splash shot again. You suck. I tried to play the splash because I was like, well, it's soft, I can run it. And then I think you drive it. Because you're gonna cover this. I did it again. I don't know what my deal is. I'm hitting them close and I'm not doing anything to fix it. What up, D-Brad? Manuel Vela, thank you for the follow. Play splash only with full art? I a lot of times am playing the pick shot. Personally. 26. It's 19. It's a good lie. I'm getting like cute with stuff and I really shouldn't. Apparently, we just suddenly chip in a lot better. I don't know. The enemy is here scouting. Yeah, it's crazy. you stream and then suddenly people watch you who also play the game. It's really wild how that works. Okay, let's not close the face. Thoughts? It's going pretty well, Brad. It's going well It's going pretty well, D-Brad. Although I put myself in a couple of stupid spots. Like this. Now I need to like play like an 80-something% shot. On downslope. So if we play 85. It. Okay. Whoa! What? Well, 3 eagles helps, D-Brad. 3 eagles helps. I didn't even realize it went back-to-back eagles on the turn. What just happened there, though? Also, I don't know where you're at or where other people are at this point in the game cycle, but my level of focus just on the whole is certainly waning. Yeah, what's going on, Arcade? Welcome back. Stan, how we doing? Push, but pulled 3 left. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The push shouldn't have really done anything, but for it to jump off the other way, I don't really know what that was about. More fun and focus in TrueSim than Plat lately? I'm just talking as a whole. Then maybe part of that's just streaming and... I don't know. I've just been in this weird, like, I'm craving playing other stuff. Which I haven't had in a minute. I am closing everything. That's so lucky. Okay, come on, focus. Put pressure on. Knocked it out of the park. Nice. Love to hear that. 222. 24. I'm just gonna play it and make sure that we're going long. Or we're not going long because the wind held it up. Alright, well, I can play a super flop from here. That's not much issue. Plat has crazy ghost breaks this week. Fun. Can't wait. Can't wait. That looks like it wants to roll severely downhill, so we probably want to land at like 185 or so. So this 8-iron. Should be money. Actually, is that uphill? I thought that ran away, but I don't think so. I couldn't really take on the right edge comfortably, so putting it pin high here. Ball's definitely below the feet. Below the feet the whole way. Oh boy. Well, we'll see if we get there, Alex. We gotta get through the first 2 rounds, so I'm not counting my chickens before they hatch here on a week like this in the playoffs. I have not turd. No. Unfortunately, I know how to read. Yobfather, what's going on? Any tips to get past Albatross? You keep going up and down between Eagle 1 and Albatross. You talking about in ranked? I guess the question would be, what is your main issue? Like, what's the thing that you struggle with the most? We're gonna have to take an iron in here, but it should sit nicely. Ranked tours? I mean, it's a lot of it is consistency, ability to make reads and score. I mean, I would just work on elevation and wind. I mean, yeah, because if you're playing in like the higher ranked tours and stuff, then you're gonna need those. Because you want to be able to dial your shots in. I should have taken the choked. Should have taken the choked 7. Just buy you some real clubs this month, just to make sure you. Yeah. I mean, I suck IRL too. I suck IRL too, man. So very, very good at the video game, very bad IRL, because actually hitting a golf ball is way different than, yeah, the game makes it seem like it's a way easier feat. That's gonna miss, isn't it? I didn't think it was gonna miss like that. I thought I was gonna miss left. I didn't think we were going to just missed it by a %. So tough though. So tough. Like when you have just like the percentage. I have been hitting so many close contacts. But like the percentages are so tight. Like the difference between 61% and 62% is so minute. And well, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Get in there. Hope you enjoy your faces. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. We're gonna 9-iron with a little bit of shape. I was gonna hit the choke, but I think we need all of it. That's a beautiful cut. There we go. Okay. What we got here? Uphill, little right to left. Send her home. Okay. Okay. Solid opener. Scud shot a 3. Dude is sick. Hacker. All of this is jumbled. Nothing makes sense. We finished tied for second, Jim. We lost by a stroke. But given I had the lead going into it, I technically lost by 2 strokes because I would have lost on countback. And it's a good start. I'm curious to see where the leaders are at. Okay, so Kali shot a 14 there. Scud actually shot a 13. So, I mean, we're right in the mix. Lots of 13s. We had a bogey on the card. Missed 2 medium putts, only made 1 outside 10 feet. The Eagles were the big thing there. Yeah, a couple of dumb shots on my part. I should not have taken the splash shot. That's the bogey. Should have just guaranteed the up and down. But we also chipped some in, so, you know, win some, you lose some. Order on that first page is correct, but the scores are wrong. Maybe show a future round score. Yeah, maybe. It might be a future round score, or it's just all shuffled and bugged. Could be either. Future round score, maybe that means that Scud's in the middle of a round right now, or just like played a hole and then stopped. Yeah, either way, you know, Season 3 updates probably breaking other things, naturally. Hey, take it easy, Alex. Thank you for hanging out, man. Okay. So we still have round 2 to go. Do not go anywhere. We're going to take a quick break. If you're watching over on YouTube and you're enjoying, a like goes a long way. I greatly appreciate it. Cable Chaser, welcome to the Twitch stream. Thank you for the follow, dude. Hope you're well. Yeah, we're going to take a quick 2-minute break. And then we've got round 2. And we'll see if we can follow that score up and keep ourselves up at the top in contention. BRB.
It's raining.
Ads. There we go. All right. Apparently I didn't remember exactly when they were supposed to go away. The Twitch side is definitely the home side, so to speak. Not that, obviously, YouTube side is more than welcome. Very happy to have you, but I've streamed on Twitch for over 9 years, which is crazy every single time that I say it. I've only really streamed on YouTube for a couple years now. All right, black tees, low, normal, firm, moderate. Okay, so same green speed, a little bit firmer, but greens or fairways I think are a little bit softer. But I streamed before 2K, so for the past 5 years, I have streamed 2K21, 3, and 5. Sprinkle in some random stuff there. The real lore of the channel is that the first stuff that I ever streamed was my first playthroughs of Dark Souls 1, 2, 3. I think I technically did my first playthrough of Dark Souls 1, and then I did a soul level 1 playthrough of Dark Souls 1, and somebody bought me the DLC, and so I played the DLC for the first time, soul level 1. Then I played Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, and then I became a Dark Souls 3 challenge runner. Was just doing Deathless, then soul level 1, class challenges, and then eventually I did no hit run. There's the freaking, man, I am so bad. My swing feel is not good. Okay, I have grass to work with. Well, that came out to the right. I didn't realize the ball was that far below my feet. Hardcore from the beginning? Pretty much. I don't know, there's just something about it with streaming to me that, like, finding something that you enjoy and then getting good at it and, like, pushing yourself. Something that I enjoy about that very much. What is Dark Souls? A very challenging action RPG. It's it precedes Elden Ring. So there was Demon Souls, Dark Souls, Dark Souls 2, Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3, and then Elden Ring. That's all the same studio, largely the same director. Also, speaking of one of the guys who's been around since that time, Deuce. What up, buddy? Welcome back for 87 months. That's a heckin' long time. That's a heckin' long time. Hope you're doing well today, sir. Yeah, so it's a very difficult action RPG series. The main concept is that you have a resting point of some sort, very sparse, but I think the big thing with it is that your currency to purchase things and level up is also tied to your life. So if you die, you lose it. So you have to spend it when you have it. You have to be mindful, as you go through. Like that's the big piece of it. So, like, if you beat a boss, you might get 100,000 souls. But if you don't go and spend it to level up right after and you die, your souls drop at the point that you died. If you die before you go back and collect them, they're gone forever. And so, when you hear of Souls-like and stuff, it is largely because of that mechanic. Faith says hello. Hello, Faith. Hi. Doing good. Glad to hear it. I'm looking forward to getting back in. I yearn for the mines. Looking forward to getting back in there with you guys. Been fun thus far. It's been weird. My computer time is actually like a few seconds behind my watch, and my watch is digital, so it's like, why are you lagging behind so much, buddy? Okay, this is gonna be funky because I'm like really shaping this up. Underswung it, we'll see. Landing in the rough will be useful for slowing it, but it's still gonna roll a bunch. Actually, you know what? I'll take that. That's on the green. That's not ever gonna be an easy one to get to stop. Right to left. What's it doing at my feet? Deep in the rocks, galactic style. Intergalactic, 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 intergalactic. We'll have to just play that in the background. It's the only song we listen to is Intergalactic. %70%. It's still 2% under. I mean, I'll take the birdie. But, yeah. Always hoping for better efforts. 40 yards. I mean, it's like, I think I want to go for it because it's 324. I gotta go left and probably play a little fade. Okay, clutch. No! Okay, that should work. That should work. Slightly right to left. Full shot me 22, uphill. Let's see here. 21, maybe 20. Out of the bunker. No, yeah. Okay. I think a full shot's gonna be good. I hate, like, that's the only risk with the pick shot is like if you do not have the number right. And I guess we got low rolled, and so like I needed to factor that in and I didn't. I just kind of read it and was like, yeah, that's good, but that was the highest roll that we could have gotten out of the bunker. It's a good up and down. It's a good up and down. We'll take it. We'll take it. Sorry, Jim. I missed your message. The last two tournaments have any impact on next week's tour championships or just cuts? So for TrueSim, I actually don't know if behind their scenes they're calculating anything. we're gonna be an automatic lock if they do like the top 10 people, you know, making it through. We would be an auto lock just from how our season has gone, right? Like we've played well all season. We've, you know, consistently up top, so I don't see any reason why these like would actually matter for us. But obviously, always good practice, always good to try our best. Now for plat, it does matter. TrueSim, I don't think there's any effect. Hey, what up, Fly Guy? Happy Monday? How are you? Yep. I knew it and I did nothing about it. It was one of those things, I took the club back and it just felt like there was gonna be more right to left and I took the shot anyway. TrueSim, didn't even have enough people for a cut last week. Not enough folks want the challenge, the real hardcore TrueSim. Well, I know a few people that would argue that it's not real hardcore TrueSim and what we do is an atrocity to the name, but whatever. New chat badge, let you stay at 9 months forever. The good old sub baby. This is awkward. Even if we were in a good spot. Alright, hopefully it feeds a bit to the right. I shaped it. Yeah. Just awkward. Just really, really awkward. Come on, man. Come on, man. Not the same as the Pro Tour. Well, yeah, I know that officially on the website it doesn't, D-Brad, but I know that sometimes, like I know they had posted, like Franz had posted something in Discord about like player list. So I wasn't sure if, you know, he was maybe manually tracking something. This feeds a little bit to the right, it could be nice. Did feed to the right, not enough. Did feed to the right, but not enough. Take it though. Not real TrueSim. Well, I'll say this much, JB, because it's a dead horse that's been beaten a million times over before you even got here. It's been the same people saying the same things for, you know, since before I got here. So these are conversations that have persisted since TGC 19 and probably before. Icon is missing, but the game still gives you the necessary power on all putts. Yeah, not much anybody can do about that though, right? Not much anybody can do about that. I do think the having the like arbitrary rules that are self-enforced is interesting. I guess probably some stuff with camera settings and different things, I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm not here to crap on it. Like, people can play the game however they want. Just don't tell me how to play the game, and we're good. I'm gonna take a little bit off of this, try and land it on the fairway. This is probably dumb, but oh, that's gonna be short. It's so hard because like it's a 5-iron, so it's gonna want to go. I lofted it. It probably lost enough on its own, and that's my fault. Okay. It's super flop, or I could chip. Chip gives you a chance, but you gotta be... I don't know, you gotta give yourself a chance. Like, actually give yourself a chance. Why does it feel like... What am I looking at? Because from here it looks like it wants to break right to left. Nice. Double break. Guess why wouldn't there be? Stupid. Kick back to the right, please. Forgive me of my sins. Thanks. Game just kicked you offline, John? Well, hopefully it doesn't kick me offline, because that would not be ideal. 212 best case scenario, but realistically we're probably back here. 18 yards? Did for you as well, but it's offline? Oh no. Alright, we gotta go choked approach. 95% and run it up. And it's off the green left. Suck. Yeah, sounds like server issue, so I'm waiting for it to affect me. Short. Always on the underswing, it seems like. Got into this game the other day, now you're hooked, NiXL? Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. I'm 5 years into that addiction. See, I thought there was a little bit of wind. Great distance control. Could have gone pretty straight at it. Only 2 rounds, right? Did the description confuse you, hair? So you need to make the cut, and the cut is top 30. You need to finish all 4 rounds for it to count, but you have to make the cut in order to proceed to the next week. So I think that's probably where the confusion lies. The first 2 are the ones that count for getting you into next week, but you have to finish all to make it. Beautiful little baby draw there on the power drive. Any power drive enjoyers? It hasn't kicked me off, Numb. I'm waiting for it, though. Everybody's telling me. I'm gonna Crumb, what's going on? Getting rough? How much of TrueSim is just course memorization? Well, I've never played this before, so... I mean, I've never played this course before, aside from the 1 round prior to this. So it's, I would say, more understanding winds and elevation and your clubs and how they react, and then just executing your shots. A lot of distance control. Distance control helps immensely. I feel like there's... I don't even know. It looks like left to right over the ridge. But I don't know what it is coming up the hill here. Slight right to left. I'm gonna go just a touch outside to the right. It's 85, nice. Okay, I mean that's gonna be a good 2-putt. It's gonna be a good 2-putt. What's going on, Mega Jacked? Yeah, everybody is telling me it's currently offline, and I am waiting to get booted. The 108 power drive? I don't think that day's ever coming. I don't think that day's ever coming, JB. To be honest. Don't stop playing, Stash? Yeah, I'm gonna try and finish the round out, and then I can't wait for it to say that none of the like back 9 counted or something. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Out of the way, bird. Booed you out of your solo match? What's going on, Heat Dozer? G, what's up? Yeah, literally everybody's coming in going, you're still getting to play the game? Meanwhile, I'm just like waiting for the fire to start. Like, everybody else says they're on fire, but I feel fine. Yeah, what up, Scotty? Doing well, man. Doing well, just waiting for everything to go to crap, though. Underswung it, but I de-lofted. We'll see how much it bounces. That works. Okay. Am I going crazy? Did that fake break, or did I read it and turn the wrong direction? I don't know. Whoops. Yeah, Peter, it's, most unfortunate. Seems like Season 3 has had a few issues thus far. Left the face open. Trees are a myth. Okay, I don't think we can reach the green in 2 though from this. 240. Actually we can, because 85% lie will get us there just fine. And it's down the hill. We got like a 90% lie. Super flop time, okay. Downhill lie. I would have taken it. Everyone else is playing as Tiger now in offline mode. What can you even do in offline mode? Because I feel like these games always have it where, like, even the career mode doesn't, like, properly work. I gotta land this, like, 194? Well, this is gonna be, It's not the worst, but I pulled it. Alright, up the hill, left to right. How is that my feet? Like, are we left to right the whole way? Quick play with the pros. Are all of the official courses actually available to play, though? That would be my concern, is that, like, even the official courses wouldn't be, yeah, working. Nailed the putt, input-wise. Underread it though. But assume so. I don't know. I would assume absolutely nothing when it comes to HB. The things that you would assume, yeah, would be fine. I just have a deep distrust for. None of what I'm doing will save. Probably. I'll just take a screenshot so I can, yeah, if I play worse tomorrow when the servers are back, I can send it to Franz and say, here's what I actually shot. Just manually put that in, please and thank you. Mm, 8-iron. Little drawy. Yeah, this will be good. Take a little hop, skip left, and stop. No, you're supposed to go left and stop, not keep rolling through. Yeah, I mean, if there's no servers for me to connect to, I'm just hoping that there are servers for me to sync up with once the round ends. Saying it's kind of straightish at the hole, but I guess it kind of is. No, come on, man. The 1% underswing when it's online, I've had like 4 of those so far. Into the center of the earth and had to take a penalty drop. Yeah, I can't believe with the number of times that we've had like dunks and hops and stuff that I haven't had the clip bug. Where you just like clip into the course. Because there's basically like a mesh around the cup. That between the cup and the green, you like hit on that and clip through it. Alright, a little choke 9. Take it. Okay. At least we end on a birdie there. Scud shooting 3 again. Now it looks like he's gonna take the lead. So yeah, a couple drop strokes between the 2 rounds, but we're playing decent overall. All right, what are Scud's hacks that he shot 3 strokes? Okay, he beat us by 1. Takes the lead by 1. So we're in a good place. Good place overall. 1 bogey, couple of missed putts by just like the smallest margin. Proximities have been decent. I've only made 1 putt outside of 10 feet. And I've missed 4 inside of 10. So the fact that we're 1 stroke back and are putting this atrociously, I'll take it. I'll take it. I mean, because I guess the real question is taking a look at percentages here. Scud's not going to be... I think the 3 is because Scud is still in the middle of a round. But 8% is not good. 32% is crazy, but if you're... Yeah. Basically making double the amount of long putts, which I guess would be 1 more putt. I guess it's not that crazy, but we're also only halfway through, and we're behind the 8 ball here on mediums, but it looks like people that have finished have struggled too, so... Yeah, we'll see what we can do on the weekend. The Eagles in round 1 really keeping us in this thing. But we're playing good golf, so we'll see what we can do. It looks like... Did the scores go through? I mean... Okay. My question is it working now? Like, are people able to get back into the game? Still down. Is it a regional thing? I would assume that most of the people here are probably US East. Do I have streamer servers? What's going on here? Let me just try and boot up into a different one. Also, I'm completely joking about streamer servers. I have nothing to do with 2K. I have absolutely nothing to do with 2K. Justin, thank you for the follow. Saddle Bronc, what's going on? Rio, welcome back. Peter, thank you for the follow. Worse than before the update, Abe? Yeah. Actually, you know what? It'd be better. Let's try ranked. Because we were just in a society, so let's try a ranked match and see if it pairs us up with anything. Because I'm not seeing anything for an update. It's also like a weird time of day for them to be rolling an update out. Like, they typically do stuff midday. Let's see if it finds somebody. I mean, this would also require somebody else to be not kicked off. V Cemetery? I don't know, man. A lot of people are telling me that it's offline, but apparently there are some of us who have not gotten kicked off. So, yeah, something's going on. Something's going on with the game. The servers that some of us are left in, but like I have probably had within the past couple minutes like 10-15 people come in and tell me that they've been kicked, so I have no idea what's happening. Not a clue. LOL pro misses. No! Dang, needed to overpower it. What's going on, Grid Pulse? I guess the key to my streaming success is that if the servers go down and I'm the only streamer who can play the game, everybody will come watch me. I just need this to happen at a large scale for a couple months in a row, without the game dying in the meantime. Strats. At all crossplay? Yeah, it's the... I don't know why the leaderboards don't, like, update fully. Any flop shotters? Game may die next week. I mean, according to some, the game died back in February. So, I don't know. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Who's getting kicked? Because there's no way he quit. Are we just farming ranked dubs? As everybody but me gets kicked offline? GG easy. Alright. We're gonna farm some... farm some ranked. Yeah, that's my first placement match. I don't know how good they were, but, you know, beat them on one hole, just scared them with that flop shot. Most stable connection in the world? Yeah, my central Pennsylvania wireless dongle connection to my router downstairs. So I don't know what to tell you. Glitch my way to Condor. Yeah, we'll just make a YouTube video. Yeah, that's just grind a Condor, and it's just rinse and repeat. One hole wins. The last connection out of town map. Yeah, I'm just hogging all the bandwidth. All your bandwidth are belong to us. Fix the game, Kamzi? Don't look at me, man. I just play it. I just play the game. I have no idea how young John and I... Oh, easy. Easy far. They're going to give it to me, right? Are these going to count as matches played, or are they going to count as wins? I'm just trying to see if it'll go any further. Okay, I guess the real question is the leaderboard. Are these counting as wins? No, they're not. They're counting as matches, but they're not counting as wins. They're not counting as losses either. I want to see if we can get through a hole so I can get like one up on somebody and then see if the disconnect does something. Now it's just for science. Like, what happens? What happens when the servers are wonky, Mike? Filter by friends? Do I show up at the bottom? Each getting a loss? Yeah, but it says I have no record. Placements don't show up on the overall, or each getting a loss. Okay, well, let's play through the 5. If I end up 0-5, then so be it. Or will I be shamed in the community for sucking at ranked? Colby's 0-5. Ranked 16th in the world, but he sucks. I would probably show up at the bottom, right, Rio? Not many people after ZC. Is that a wizard icon? Or like a witch? My mind goes to Gandalf because I just watched the Hobbit trilogy. I really enjoyed the first 2 movies. The third movie, the CG is just so bad. I mean, the CG is really not great through all of them. Oh. Classic B101 course. Kurtzky, I have yet to be disconnected. I've been disconnected from ranked. But I haven't been disconnected from, like, I haven't been shoved into offline mode yet. Just fix the game? Yeah, getting right on it. I'm fixing the game in like the betting sense. Just completely rigging it. Yeah, I really thought that wind might do something. It did not. It doesn't let you get more. Do we have to go faster? Having the round of your life and disconnected on 12, you're 14 under in a pro society. I was in the middle of it. People started telling me that it was disconnecting them when I was like 9 holes into TrueSim. It let me finish and it counted it. So I think. Felt bad for the hairline, Tyler? Yeah. It is what it is, man. It's been going downhill for the past decade plus. 2K down chance? So it seems. So it seems. For everybody but me and like the couple other people I've encountered in ranked. Although it just keeps kicking us out after a hole. And so I'm trying to test and see if we're going to just get 5 losses or what's going to happen. Alright, fast forward. We're just going to try and speed through and see if we can finish a hole. COD servers are up? Ah, yes. 2K Interactive. Well known and loved for their golf games. Paulie, normally we play on either Legend Swing with close to Legend, like default Legend settings, or we play on Master Swing with like no green grids and lie grids. That's what we were playing earlier. Right now we're just messing around in ranked to see what happens with these servers, so it's on pro. Where's my kilt? At home. Yeah, Chance, it's off for pretty much everybody. I have no idea how it hasn't kicked me off yet. Yeah, it seems like by the time you get to the green. Anyone from 2K or anyone said anything about why they're down? Yeet. Oh, crap. It got us. It finally got us. Well. He just got kicked out too, Don. Yeah, it finally caught up with me. I've been able to hang in there for a while. But I guess my streamer luck has run out. Steam down MBS? No, I'm on PS5. It's 2K servers. You restarted your modem and everything, Mills? No. The hairline got the nice little. I asked my mom. So my grandfather passed away. My mom was in high school, and so I asked her, like, well, what was your dad's hair like? And she said, McDonald's arches. I got him. I got him. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. It's like, well, yep. They say that the hair genetics runs through your maternal grandfather, and it sure as heck does. It sure as heck does. What's going on, Fry? Ivan, how we doing? 2K servers, the best? I haven't had, so I know 2K servers had issues like a week or so ago. I'm surprised that I made it through the rounds tonight unscathed. And that we've been fortunate in the like almost 6 months that the game has been out. This is the first time I've ever been on when a server issue has happened. 2K isn't telling us the truth? Issue since the release of the game? I mean, it hasn't been super bad. I mean, at least enough for me to encounter it, but yeah. Probably something with the last update if I had to guess. Had I mastered the pro swing, Pauly? Well, I guess let's fire up quick play because that seems to be the only thing we can do. Sure, we'll go to St. Andrews. So can you really not go to training in offline mode? You can only quick play? Kind of weird. I am willing to bet money, Ivan, that website is coded to just a picture that says operational for everything. I don't actually think it's tied to any sort of dynamic system that would tell you if it's running or not. Like, I think it's just, I'm 99% certain that it's just, here are the checkmark pictures. So, Pauly, the thing that I always talk about when it comes to this game and like getting more consistent, try and sit with the same posture and the same grip every time. So like for me personally, like I have like my thumb is, I hold the controller on a diagonal. That's how I've felt it comfortable. But try left thumb, try right thumb, try left stick, try right stick. Or I guess that's the same thing. Try fade or draw, right? So the 4 combinations of left stick, right stick, fade, draw. Find what's comfortable and what's repeatable for you, and then think in terms of like relative things. So like if you're missing your swing to the left, okay, I need to feel more right. Like the way that I hold the controller, my swing here, even though it's left to right, I think about it being like straight back with a little bit of feeling on my left side and finishing. Yeah, obviously I'm regripping and stuff now, but like now I know, okay, I was inside to right. So on this swing here, like I need to be a little straighter back and a little bit more left. Okay, I'm a little bit too far. Yeah, I got the follow through. I ended up over adjusting, and with time you will work that closer and closer. So like that's my normal thing. How long are servers down? Well, it's unplanned, Camo, so who freaking knows? Probably someone in Nova Scotia getting some sort of alert that they suddenly have to work. But so like with time, then you'll start piecing things back together, right? Don't rush the swing? I mean, don't rush the swing is like part of it, I guess, for like rhythm and stuff, but I would say for the most part, you know, a lot of it has to just do with like a feel. And down the hill. Attaboy, Tiger. A lot of it just has to do with like a feel on the sticks, and if you can set up to your shot the same way every single time, you know, it's gonna do a lot for you, right? Because you're gonna just eliminate variables and be able to be just that much more consistent. And the more consistent you are, you know, the more aggressive you can be on certain shots. You know yourself, swing within yourself. You know, take high percentage shots and all that. Don't do that. But like that's the cause. Like I don't take like that's a shot that I normally don't take, and you can see what comes of it. Oh. Just practice more, yeah, and like, yeah, it is like realistic in the sense that I think of thinking in terms of feel versus real. You know, it's very easy to like tell yourself one thing, or like your swing feels way different than it looks, you know, and it's just finding that thing that ticks for you. Servers are up. Did you get free XP offline or be able to grind VC? Would allow bots? I guess so. Probably would make it in a way where you could acquire stuff in a situation where it's probably a bit limited on like what they can monitor. Get that hairline working. I gotta get this hairline to bed, to be honest. Alright, Tiger, you suck. You're washed. Get out of here. Get out of here. Can I play a fade? No, not really. I mean, you can. I suck. So I can't play a fade well. I just play a draw. Okay, apparently maybe it was the first people out are the first people that get to go back in. But yeah, I'm not able to get back in, but that's okay. We got in our 2 rounds. If it goes tomorrow that we go for round 3 and it like sets us back into round 2, then I guess we'll replay it and we'll take a screenshot and we'll send it to Franz and we'll see how it goes. Or if we shoot better, then obviously we'll submit that score, because why wouldn't we? Yeah. Appreciate you guys hanging out through the, you know, thanks for coming in with the server outage for those that, that's how you found your way here. But appreciate y'all hanging out. If you enjoyed the stream you're watching on YouTube, drop a like. You can always drop a sub or a follow. They're free. If you know you want to maybe find your way back here in the future. Otherwise, we'll be getting going. We've got rounds 3 and 4 tomorrow night. We'll be live, normal schedule this week, Monday through Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern. As we get towards the end of the season here, you can take a look at the Discord. I think I have the poll open. Actually, let me check on that. I have a poll for variety stuff open, but when do I have that going? Until next week? Yeah, so there's a week left if you want to get your vote in. Gonna have a little bit of RPG action going on here in a little bit. Yeah, let's go find somebody to raid. Someone to say hello to. and then we'll do it all again tomorrow. All right. I've been enjoying the Trackmania stuff. Let's go say hi to Zane. He does a lot of golf as well, if you were unfamiliar with him. He's also doing Trackmania as of late. What's going on, Ben? Yeah. There's also a chance that I might tinker with Trackmania at some point in the near future again, because I've been enjoying watching him play it. It's scratching an itch. Might be a nice switch up, and you know, I like a challenge. But let's go say hi to him. Have a wonderful rest of your Mondays. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.